Remote access to the orbital network documents from all around the Empire, this equipment could very well stand without the intelligence division. Well, the Church spares no effort with their special operations ships, after all. I was thinking we should make use of it while we're here, but looks like you already got way ahead of me. Given our lack of personnel, collecting information is about the extent of our abilities at present. Hoping to be of more help, seeing as I was a member of the intelligence division. Something wrong, Altina? Not in particular, seeing you just give me an idea. Can I have a moment of your time? It won't take very long. Weird, it's not every day that I get a request like this from Altina. Sure, Altina, what can I do for you? It's a fairly important matter, actually. It has to do with a certain account you created before. Account?
Access complete. I will bring up the image.
Wait, that's my hometown, Ymir, the Hot Springs Paradise. I haven't been back there in a while, but looks just the same as I did when I left. Would seem this image was captured only a few days ago. It has avoided any major disturbances since its designation as a non-intervention zone, but it is still kept under close surveillance by the IDF. I can, however, confirm the safety of Baron Schwarzer and his wife. I see, it's great to hear. I do have to ask about our direct access to the Intelligence Division's database from here, though. Is there any way we might get caught? There's no need to worry, the encryption technology on the ship appears to be quite advanced. As my own account was locked, I couldn't use it to log in. Luckily, I was able to use an old temporary account instead, the one we had you make several years ago. I'm no expert on the subject, but I'd say the Intelligence Division missed out on one brilliant agent. Thanks, Altina. I'd already come to terms with being able to return home given the security measures they set up out east. Seeing how things are over there even a little means the world to me. I can't thank you enough, Altina. There's no need to thank me, Instructor. After all, I wasn't able to obtain the information that you most wanted to see. She was in Heimdall during the Great Twilight, and her not being Ymir does worry me. But I felt a connection with her while I was in the workshop. I'll see her again for sure, I just know it. I understand, Instructor. I'll do everything in my power to help make that happen. For you, for all of Class 7, and for her especially. Thanks, Altina. But I also don't want you to push yourself too. Seems the document listing has just been updated. Wait, what's this one? Ymir Specialty Goods Purchase Report. The Imperial Defense Force handles this sort of thing? It's most likely a code of some sort, as is common in military cryptography. If I remember the algorithm correctly, the solution is to... Altina? Allow me to decipher this for you. It may take a bit of time, however. I'll let you know if I discover any more information about Ymir. Okay, I appreciate it, Altina. Bond with Altina strengthened. It's level 4 now, yada yada. Oh, right, I remember this one now. So, final point. Alright, I better snap her out of Claim Soleil. Where are you going? Instructorine. It's nothing to worry about. I just have a few minor tasks I need to take care of. You don't need to trouble yourself with everyone's private matters. Altina, wait. How is she gonna get back to the ship? Just saying, if the Merkaba is that fast, Claim Soleil cannot keep up with it, I'm afraid. Where is she heading off to? I'd better go after her with Valimar. Some things in this game just don't make sense. And recently they're starting to localize themselves around these stupid relationship event things. Anyway, Reen explained the situation to the others and then began trying to figure out where Altina had gone. While researching using the terminal documents, she stumbled across some disturbing information. Who? Who's she? Is it supposed to be Altina looking through Reen's stuff or something? Or it was related to Reen's hometown, Ymir. The government had a strategy in place to send the Imperial Defense Force to occupy this neutral region, capture the Baron and his wife, and draw Reen out in the open. Today was the day this operation was scheduled to be put into action. Class 7 immediately hurried to the Isengard mountain range. After hiding Valimar among the rocks and crags, Reen made for Ymir as fast as his legs would carry him. Please, it can't be too late. Stop right there, brat. Who'd have thought a little kid like this could cause so much trouble? That black puppet. Wait, are you the Intelligence Division's Black Rabbit? Perfect, you can join the Baron until the Ashen Chevalier gets here. What the? Reused Gale. It was super effective. Forgot what that one was called offhand. Even the Zauber Soul? That's impossible. Could it be him? No, there's no way. Take your hands off Altina. Instructor? Pull yourself together. We're the Imperial Defense Force, are crying out loud. Call for reinforcements, we'll surround him. Sorry to break it to you, but they already left. You. Scarecrow. The Ironbloods, what are you doing here? I was going to ask you that. Ymir is neutral, we have a non-interference agreement. I applaud your passion for your work, but breaking that agreement by coming here isn't something we can look kindly on. But we were just... Major, what about the Ashen Chevalier's actions at Ordis and the fortress? What are a few sacrifices that mean stopping him from stymieing the war effort? Look, I didn't come here to talk military strategy. You're to leave the area immediately. That comes straight from the old Blood and Iron himself. The Chancellor? You heard the man, withdraw. Sorry about that. Some of our troops have more enthusiasm than sense. I'll be making an example of them. No one will dare touch Ymir again. Lecter, what are you... Well then, see you around. Don't be too harsh on the Black Rabbit, okay? She did this for your sake, after all. I'm very sorry for acting so recklessly. I just wanted to help and... Thank goodness you're alright. I appreciate the sentiment, but please don't do that again. Talk things through with someone. Don't just rush out on your own. I won't be able to take it if I lose you too. Okay. Of course, I should have thought of that. I could have put him through the same pain he felt back when he lost her. I'm sorry. I promise I won't do anything like this again. Okay, as long as you understand. You're okay. Everything's fine.
I can't carry on the way I have any longer. I need to change. I may need to do what Milliam did. No, that would cause him pain as well. I need to come up with a plan of my own, to protect him when and where he needs it most. What is this emotion I'm feeling?
Indigestion.
It feels somehow different from my connection to the others. Could this be what they call...
Reen and Altina climb back up the mountain of Alamar. They made it back to the Merkaba safely and reunited with their friends. The Black Workshop is completely deserted. We don't know why, but this could be our chance to investigate it. Right. Let's go. Black Workshop. We need to consider the risks, but there's a lot we could potentially gain by checking it out. Let's fill everyone in first, then get in contact with George. Understood. I'll tell everyone right away. Reen briefed those on board about the situation and received approval for the plan to investigate the Black Workshop. As a precaution, the small team tasked with infiltrating the facility was to be supported by the Courageous too. Altina and crew contacted George. He headed to the workshop using a teleportation gate that he had secret access to. So this is the Black Workshop. Used to be the Gnome's HQ, huh? They might still be using it in some capacity, you never know. Angelica, do you remember the last time we were here? Clear as day, the mask didn't mess with my memories from that time. You guys had to take on the Chancellor, the Steel Maiden, and the Blazing Demon all at once. It was crazy. But now all is still and quiet. Frankly, it's unsettling. Not a soul in here besides us. Feels abandoned. These conditions are ideal for us. We can conduct our investigations without interference. Okay, we'll go to the S-Weapon lab. I'm curious about the origins of my Berserker and Trilo's Testarossa. When we met in Stargazer's tower, we were enemies. Now we're working together. Who would have thought? Yeah, feels odd. Don't stab me in the back, please, Dooley. Or she called her Doovie. Don't come up with pet names for me. As for us, we'll go check out the combat shell in the Zauber Soldat research lab. Maybe Albrecht left behind his research notes or something. You're going to the Homunculus lab, correct? Will you be okay? Yes, I've been there once before when we came to save Instructor Reen. It's where Milliam and I were born. Maybe there's still something to learn there. Yes, maybe. Let's see what we can find. The courageous two will be patrolling the area around you. Return at once if you're in danger. We'll be waiting here. Let us know if anything goes wrong. Alright, everyone knows what to do, so let's get started. I think I know what these are. Originator Zero Series incubation tanks. Test subjects which failed to become Milliam or me. They were discarded when we were born. That's disgustingly cruel. The D therefore G cult was researching something similar a few years ago. Instructor Reen? What the? An OZ Mirage. It's an archaism manufactured at the Black Workshop based on Ouroboros' designs. Seems to be inactive. Perhaps it malfunctioned, and they left it behind when they moved to a new base. Huh? I regret the things I did when I was escaping before. I didn't do anything with this particular unit, but still. I feel sorry for it left like this. Let me at least lean it against the wall. Instructor? What's this white capsule? It doesn't look like an incubator. I noticed when we were here last. Because it's in this area, it must have been involved in the Originator Zero series research. It's deactivated and locked. Something about it bothers me, but it's like we'll find out more just by looking at it. But why does it seem so familiar? Empty tanks? Wait, OZ, wait, 73 and 74, that's... Yes, these are the tanks where Milliam and I were grown.
So this girl's my sister, huh? Sorry, I don't know if we'll remember this, but when you get outside, let's make sure to meet up and play together, okay?
How odd. This place is so lifeless and desolate. And yet it fills me with nostalgia somehow. It's completely normal, Altina. It reminds you of your sisterly bond with Milliam. Yes, I suppose that must be it. That bond was once the only thing I knew I could trust. Both Milliam and I were created for the sole purpose of becoming the sword. This knowledge was hidden from us and sealed deep within our memories, but we always sensed it. That's why I envy Milliam. Altina? She sacrificed herself to protect those dear to her, even though it meant her becoming the sword.
I must protect. I must. Reen, Yuna, Kurt, Musse, Ash, Milliam, everyone.
That's what I wanted too. I wasn't afraid of what might happen to me. I'm sure this is precisely how Milliam felt as well. Although the Milliam the spectral moon mirror showed us had regrets.
Guess I should say sorry, though, for not being strong enough. I wanted to be able to say, I saved the day, that I helped protect everyone. But I never thought I'd cause you guys all this grief instead.
I finally understood that myself. It dawned on me when you saved me at the Isengard mountain range the other day. Oh? I appreciate the sentiment, but please don't do that again. Talk things through with someone. Don't just rush out on your own. I see. I was really panicked. Yes, I'd never seen that much fear in your eyes before.
It seems that even someone as dependable as you has a vulnerable side. So, during those moments of weakness, I want to be the one to protect you.
That's kind of you. You've changed a lot, Altina, though I'm not really sure if I played a role in it. I'm really impressed by how you've grown. But thank you. I'm honored that you care so much about me, Altina. You're welcome. What's the matter? It's nothing, I'm experiencing an emotion I find difficult to put into words. It's different from what I feel toward Yuna or Kurt. How do I say it? It's joyous, but a bit suffocating. And there's warmth and excitement as well. Is this familial affection? Camaraderie? I've read about various kinds of love. Is this the same kind that Elisa and Elise feel toward you? I don't know. Maybe it's best if you take it easy. I'm sure you'll figure it out for yourself in time. I mean, you still have a lot to learn about feelings and stuff. Take it one step at a time.
Instructor, it would seem you're trying to hide something. Perhaps you'd like to share? Or is your mind filled with inappropriate thoughts?
Huh? Of course not. It's true that she's becoming more emotionally mature. I'm both happy and concerned thinking about her future. Reen and Altina joined the team members to search the other areas, and they all returned to the ship through a portal. They didn't find the information they were after, but at least they discovered how many new Zauber soldats, combat shells, and Originaire Zero Miragians had been produced. Furthermore, they realized it was highly possible that the Black Workshop was moved to an entirely new location.
Instructor Reen!
Hey, Altina, you're right on time.
Why? Why me, of all people?
Huh?
I spoke with Leonora just before coming to meet you. I must have been acting strangely. She noticed I was upset and offered some advice. As it turns out, all these feelings swirling around in my heart, they're...
I see. Sounds like you've already figured it out.
Then why? Why did you call me here? This could be your last night alive, so why waste your time on some pale imitation? A fake who can't even understand her own feelings. It's not too late to call someone else, someone who truly matters to you.
Honestly, I hesitated at first, but in the end I chose to call you. That was my decision. I thought it was more important than anything that I respond to those feelings of yours. We first met as enemies, but it wasn't long before I found out what a good person you really were. Then after you started helping me with my order, something about you started to change. And ever since I became your instructor, your growth has been nothing short of spectacular. You've well exceeded my expectations, so much that I find myself captivated by how far you've come.
It seems that even someone as dependable as you has a vulnerable side. So, during those moments of weakness, I want to be the one to protect you.
That's the reason I chose you. It may seem trivial, but it's more than enough for me. So let me tell you this, Altina, you're no fake. Not now, and not ever. You're going to keep on growing and growing, and then before you know it, you'll have surpassed even Millium. Is that enough to convince you?
Instructor Reen!
There they go. Perfect timing, huh?
Agreed. It's strange. A year ago, seeing this wouldn't make me feel a thing. But now, everything feels different. Now, this sight is so beautiful, I could almost cry.
Altina, I'm honored you feel this way about me. Really, I am. However, I'm an adult and your instructor, no less. As long as that's the case, my duty is, first and foremost, to watch over you until you graduate. But if you still feel the same at the end of all that, I'll give you my answer then, okay?
Yes. I understand completely, as your student, and as your partner too. So, no matter what comes our way, I'll always be here by your side, forever.
Bunny love unlocked. So yeah, it started out pretty dark, and sadly I don't think it got really that much better.